wait, you can turn the cats?
Oh, yeah, you can use the
Oh my
mouse.
god! I didn't know about
It's
that.
in the instructions.
I was going to say that you have lots of types of cats. So how many types do you have, do you know? A lot, yeah.
And I was busy and drawing a TTF file for the font, which is something I had never done.
So, okay, so this is your letter. Did you actually...
Yes, this is-
Hi gamers and developers, and welcome to another GDT vlog. This is, I think, part 3 of the Game Maker's Toolkit's Game Jam vlog, and we have one member of the Team 3 here. So,
Hey everyone.
yeah. First, before we start, I'm gonna explain the Game Maker's Toolkit Jam, just in case you didn't see the other vlogs before this one. But the Game Maker's Toolkit Jam in this one is the 2023 one. Is a game jam where you have to make a game in 48 hours and must be based on a theme that is chosen that year. And this year's theme was roles reversed. We have, like I said, one member of Team 3 here, and their game is called The Veritable Feline Effort to Save the Fireman. This is a very difficult one to pronounce, so yeah.
No, it just rolls off the tongue.
Yes, of course. And, well, can you present yourself and tell me your role?
Yeah, I'm Diogo Mendonça and I was a programmer in this game.
Yeah. So the other team members was André Correa, also as a programmer, and they had an artist that was Rafael Ponte, which who was not is not actually an artist, but he worked as an artist for this game jam.
And did a great job of it too.
Yeah. Did he actually end up doing also programming or just the
I
art?
don't think so. I think it just made a lot of cats.
Yeah. And lastly, we have as the music, the sound designer, Mateus Ping. We also have the team leader for this theme, which was Noodles. And do you want to tell me about Noodles?
Noodle, singular.
Noodle, I'm sorry.
So Noodle is Mateus' cat, and she was the model for one of the cats that are in the game, the little triangular one.
Yeah. Can you tell me what your game is about?
So the theme for the jam was roles reversed, and the way we did it was we thought of a common trope, I could call it a trope, that is a fireman saving a cat from a tree, and we just reversed it so it's the cat saving the fireman from the tree. And the way we went about it was just, make a big pile of cats until you reach the fireman at the top of the tree.
So without further ado, I think we're gonna start playing the game. This one starts with an intro, so I'm gonna let you hear the intro without interrupting, so go ahead. Sorry, I just laughed so much with this one. The fireman is so funny.
Yeah, so that intro was made in PowerPoint with stuff drawn in MEOW font.
Yes, I can tell that. Yeah.
We didn't have a dedicated artist on our team, so we always knew that our art was going to look a bit scuffed. And so we decided to just lean into it as our main aesthetic because it was something we thought we could actually pull off, and I think it really worked very well, particularly with the intro. Have it made in PowerPoint is just fantastic.
Yeah, I think it works really well. So you can start playing the game. While Diogo sets up the game, I'm just gonna say that this game is kind of a puzzle game. So like you said, you have to pile a bunch of cats on top of each other. They have like special abilities. Each one does their own thing.
This one sticks to the others. So
Yeah.
you just...
Oh wait, you can turn the cats?
Oh yeah, you can use the
Oh my
mouse.
god! I didn't know about
It's
that.
in the instructions.
I didn't read the instructions, see? Damn, okay. Yeah, so if you're playing this game back at home, now you know that you can turn the cat.
We actually got that feedback a lot, that no one reads itch.io instructions.
Yeah.
So we already have a patch ready to deploy where we add an instruction.
Instructions, yeah. Can you tell me how did you come up with the idea for the cats rescuing the fireman?
Well, we didn't really... Oh no.
Oh, you already lost. No.
This is not a puzzle game, this is a chaos game disguised as a puzzle. When we saw the reveal of the team, we decided to, just grab a Miller note and start throwing ideas at the wall. And we really didn't get any single one that appealed to us. They were all just mediocre at best. Even the one we did end up with, we just thought, eh. But we had to pick one. And it was already by Saturday morning. The jam started at Friday 6 p.m.
Yeah.
It was already Saturday morning, and we really had to, decide on an idea, because otherwise it would be just too late to do anything. And we just decided, this one was the better one, the one that we all could agree was at least decent, and we decided, let's go with this one. It might not be that fantastic, but we actually started trying and playing with it, and we discovered that no, actually this is the best game I've ever
made. I think this is a really good idea, because it's such a typical classical concept of the fireman saving the cat. I think this one was a really good idea to choose, because it's such a role that I think everyone knows about the story. So yeah, I think it was a good idea.
And it was really easy to implement. Saturday morning we decided on what game we were going to make, and by the time I went to grab some lunch, the game was made. Basically.
Yeah.
We had all the mechanics of dragging and dropping with already a lot of polish on it. We had the cats already implemented. It was just a matter of, putting assets on there. And that freed me and Andrea to just, for the remainder of the jam, just focus on the silliness of it.
Okay.
This particle effect that is
That's
here.
really cool.
It took me more time than the entire system of dragging and dropping stuff.
Because I was going to say that you have lots of types of cats. So how many types do you have, do you know? A lot, yeah. So you managed to implement...
like 8, I think.
Yeah, I think you managed to implement all that in the first day.
Because most of them it's actually quite easy. This is all just base unity physics. There's the difference between most of them is just the shape. There's the long one, there's the hexagonal one, the round one. There are 3 that have different behavior, and one of them is the big one, and that the only difference is that it has a lot of mass. And that's it. The gravity cat, all it does is cast...
Pull the other ones, right?
Yeah, it casts a sphere around itself, and any that are close to him get a force added to him in the direction of the cat. So that is also 3 lines of code, maybe. And then it's the sticky cat, and don't ask me how it works, because not my job. But
the sticky cat works well, I think.
I think it's some joint thingy that Unity has. I don't know, ask Andrea about that.
I didn't know that you guys managed to make the game in such a short amount of time. That's really good planning, because I think it's also on Team 1 that we discuss about scope planning and how important it is.
It's one of the reasons we actually chose this idea, because we thought we can do this in this time.
Yeah, and you can make... How many levels do you have? 5. So you made lots of stuff in just 2 days. I know you say it's fast to do it, but you made so much.
The levels are actually quite easy. They were all made by Andrea, and it's just really a simple thing of, draw the
fireman?
The fireman is always the same, so not even that. You don't have to draw the fireman. You have to draw the backgrounds and place the fireman and the table somewhere in there, and done. So it was really...
I think it was a really smart idea to make a game that can be so easily modeled. So you can make one level, and if you have more time, you can make other level, and just add to it.
It's very easy. The code itself is also very solid. So if you wanted to make a level where, for example, you only have round cats to work with, we wouldn't need to change literally anything on the code. It already can do that and a lot more. And it was really quick to make. Also gave us a lot of time to do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
We had, it was Saturday past midnight, and Andrea was making the cutscene, and I was busy and drawing a TTF file for the font, which is something I had never done.
So this is your letter. Did you actually?
Yes, this is my handwriting.
So see, if this is what happens when you make a scope so good that you manage to do these kinds of stuff at last minute.
This is a fully functional TTF file. If you wanted, you could have this font for everything in your computer.
Oh yeah. What did you think about the Game Maker's Toolkit Jam in general?
It was fun. It's always fun. It's very short, which is very nice. I have better stuff to do than be like an entire month on a gem. God knows I've already got too much on my plate. And it always tries to have a team that is more geared towards gameplay. So this year it was roles reversed. We didn't use the gameplay part of it. We went for the story, if you can call this story premise. You can call it premise. And it's always very fun to see the itch.io servers burn by the submission time.
Because there are so many people on this gem, so yeah.
This time in particular, it was very fun to watch because we had already submitted like 2 hours before. We, really went fast with this one, and it was such a peace seeing everything burn and me just there like, I got mine.
Yeah. Okay, so would you recommend to the viewers back at home this game jam?
Oh yes, it's a very good one to start. You have a little bit of competition in the ranking system, and it also has a lot of people participating, so the chances that some will play your game are very high.
So final question, advice for the viewers back at home.
Okay, so when we are making games, we tend to have this mentality of we want to make something that is perceived by others as being good. We try to, strive for that sort of objective quality, and we sometimes can get a bit too caught up in that, and we end up missing what should be goals, which is to have fun making our silly little games. With this game in particular, we started thinking, we have to add some spin on this. This is not a winner. And we didn't add a spin on it because it was frankly very fun, and I think we really got across all the, almost childlike joy we were having just making something that is very dumb and fun.
Yeah. And I agree totally with this. I think this is something that people don't tell often to the viewers, but have fun with the game jams. That's what they're here for. Not only to increase your skills, but to also have fun. So don't worry if your game is good, is bad, if it's serious, if it's silly, whatever you want to do, just have fun with it.
Which I can only speak for myself, but I was really with the mentality of, if it feels fun to me, I'm going to make it. If it does not feel fun, I'm not going to do it. And it honestly ended up being the best game I've made in a gem.
That's very good. So yeah, you heard it here. Do that. And I think we're done for today. So if you want to check this guy's game, you can check it on our description. As always, we leave the link down below, so you can go play it for yourselves and enjoy the cats. And yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. And as always, go check our social media, go check our other videos, and keep developing. Bye.
Bye.